And we are live with Smite Club 8. We don't have a fancy subtitle this time, but it's the we got 8 casts in a row cast. How about that? How about that? We are just going into the first game of the night. Team Randy's favorites taking on Team FoxHounded. We are live and recording now from the luxurious Toronto apartment of SMC Matt, and we're also joined here by
SMC Lop. Hello.
Good old SMC Lop.
Wonderful little man cave.
We are waiting on bands here. Bands early coming out. Graves, Shen, Cassiopeia, and Shaco, all very standard bands. Graves for the steroid and the whole being a monster AD bottom. Shen for the being a monster top. Cassiopeia, very strong middle. Shaco and Lee Sin and Rammus, all very strong junglers with very fast clear times and the potential to be just wrecking on the other team. We have Homeless Hobo Man here from Team Foxtrot, or excuse me, not Foxtrot, FoxHounded, taking a Sona support first, which is a very common pick anyway. No one banned any support, so we may see a Soraka pick here on the other team. Cassiopeia, again, very strong middle lane, and Randy's favorites does have the skill in order to pull that off. They are 3 for 3 in our Smite Club rankings since we've started playing pre-made games. They've come and pretty much decimated all that have stood before them. So hopefully Team FoxHounded will be able to give them a little bit of a run for their money. We're going to see T-Roy Jenkins possibly pick up a Ziggs here at mid, and Sneaky Dark Sniper playing his usual Gangplank at top. We see Sneaky Dark Sniper playing a lot of that Gangplank at top. Or not even top, sorry, excuse me, in jungle. So we're going to see a little bit of utility. We got 2 AoE global alts right there, near global. I want to say near global. In Gangplank's Cannon Fire and the Megaton Bomb. We have an Ahri pick here, presumably going mid from Korith. We have Profound Truth playing Trundle. Look at that Trundle pick. Are you happy about that Trundle pick?
Very much.
Very much so.
Very happy about Trundle and Ziggs.
We saw Trundle played last week. Someone did pick him, but he was not as effective as we would have liked. We like seeing alternatives picks here in the jungle, and we are very glad to see Trundle being picked. Not a bad champion. Not a bad champion. Brings a lot of utility to this team. They're going to have a lot of slows with Sona. We're going to have a charm with Ahri as a kind of like not even a taunt. It's more of a, I wouldn't know how to describe it, to be honest. Profound Truth again with a lot of the slows, the Sludge Pillar. Zealman picking up his Taric. He plays a lot of Taric. That gentleman is usually their support. Holy Spork playing his usual Tristana, who is a beast aggressively bottom lane. I Am Sung playing Aurelia top lane, strong sustain and a strong damage presence top lane. Artazal picking up Ashe for the bottom lane, probably going to be pairing with Sona. That leaves Team Randy's favorites with a top lane. If I had to guess, who do we got left here? I'm going to guess a Riven here. I'm going to guess a Riven.
Let's see, Riven, Ryze, Jack.
Ryze top? They need a top lane.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw Ryze go top against
Yorick, maybe?
Who was it? Yeah, Yorick.
I'm trying to think of who Rejuvenation plays top. Maybe
it needs to be somebody who can, help to counteract that sustain, but also stand up against her, because once she has her sustain going, ooh, Udyr, very good.
Oh, nice Udyr. That's going to really, not necessarily out-sustain Aurelia, but like, oh, never mind, goes to a Shyvana. I think he wants a little bit more range poke. If he went an Udyr, he'd be pretty much at the mercy of, Aurelia's kind of superior mobility. Yes, he'd be able to, like, hit down, he'd be able to use Turtle Stance in order to get some health and mana back, but at the same time, Aurelia does have those dashes, he does have those true damages. So I think he's going to play a little bit passively and just poke from afar. Conserving mana, or excuse me, doesn't use mana, she uses Fury. Building up Fury and then hopefully ganking with the help of Sneaky Dark Sniper and trying to take her down early. Because if you can get an Aurelia down and dead early in the ground, making sure that she goes back often and doesn't get that early farm, you can really neutralize her. I've been playing her a lot lately, and that's the one thing that I've been finding anyways, is that if I get owned early by like a Tryndamere, a Shen, a Lee Sin, it just wrecks my entire game. I can't get any farm going, and then I'm just a hobble for the rest of the team. Maybe that's just me playing bad, however.
Well, yeah, Aurelia is interesting because she's the way she is, she's very inevitable. She will inevitably get to a point to where she's a problem. It's just a question of whether or not you can hold her off long enough to where the rest of your team can become as powerful as her. So
yeah,
she's
definitely
not just raffle stomping you.
Yeah.
Shyvana pick up top. I don't know. I've only seen Shyvana in the jungle really, so I haven't really seen her top much. I think Udyr probably would have been a more conservative pick, but seeing Shyvana up there, something new. I'm certainly happy about it. Who knows? Maybe Shyvana is the secret to defeating Aurelia.
I'm really hoping this is my headphones here, but I'm hearing you pop a lot, so I'm not sure if that's me or the what's it called?
Turned it off.
Some people here in the chat saying basically Ahri's OP and will win versus Ziggs if Ahri's good, and if she could land the skill shot. I think you're a little quiet. I'm gonna boost you a little bit. That's me, not you. So basically how this works, since we're still we're not in game yet, is because the way spectator mode works, they give us a 3-minute cooling time, kind of like basically if we can't cheat. So what we're going to be seeing is 3 minutes into the future. It's like time travel, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just comment a little bit on these builds. I'm really not sure about the Gangplank in the jungle. I know Sneaky Dark Sniper plays a lot of Gangplank, but he usually plays him top. And the thing is that he needs to be able to slow down all the ganks that he's doing. He needs to slow down the subjects, rather. And like Sona's got that movement speed buff. Asha's got the arrows to be able to kite. Aurelia's going to be able to jump, or at least just walk out of things with her.
She can also slow and stun.
Exactly, you can slow and stun, and she's going to be able to do some damage right back. Trundle again. I don't think she's going to be ganking Trundle anytime soon. And Ahri again, the charm, the ultimate. She's going to have a lot of mobility. So I'm kind of questioning
That's the thing about junglers now, is where 2 prerequisites for being a effective jungler is having a hard CC and having a form of a gap closer.
Yeah.
And it's not set in stone, but generally whenever you're looking at a jungler, those are 2 things that you really want to see.
Well, look at the guys that are banned. Yeah. Look at the guys that are banned. Shaco's got a gap closer. Shen has got a gap closer and taunt. Rammus got a taunt and a hell of a lot of mobility. Lee Sin got a slow and 2 gap closers if you think about it. So that's where you can see all the bans there, and why they were chosen, at least for the junglers, is that they're either absurdly powerful, or they're like in Shaco's case where you can AP Shaco someone and just outright kill them, or they have a gap closer, they have a way of stunning, they have a way of taunting and causing a lot of trouble. Okay, we're just popping up my XSplit window and make sure that we're loading properly. Not really much in the skin battle this week. I think I'm going to de-emphasize it a little bit. I'm really liking the top team. As a team, I kind of like the top, just because. Actually, no. The more I think about it, they are kind of squishy. They've got Ashe, they've got Ahri, they've got Sona, which are very squishy champions. They've got Trundle, who's going to be able to lay down a little bit of hurt and do a little bit more CC. But if they aren't careful, Trundle's just going to be another person that the bottom team has to avoid on their way to just stomping the team. Aurelia really needs to get tanky in order to make up for the lack of tank on the team, and she's going to be pretty much one of the main initiators. Anyway, it's Trundle and Aurelia are going to be initiating these fights because they're the only 2 melee. But on the other side, we've got range coming out from Gangplank, we've got range coming out from Ziggs, we've got the possibility of a big gap closer in Shyvana right here. Tristana, Holy Spork, you're going to have to watch this, because Holy Spork plays this Tristana very aggressively. And, once she gets rolling, it's very hard to stop. Taric also coming out with the stuns. So we've got stun, slow with Parley, we've got Mines and Mines and the Satchel Charge, which doesn't really do a lot in terms of disabling. We've got Shyvana with that dive and her W when she's in dragon form, which lays down a lot of that fiery trail. There's only a little bit of hard CC on this team, and that's Tristana. I'm not sure if I like that.
Yeah, top definitely, the blue team definitely has it whenever it comes to mobility, but the blue team... the red team will have it when it comes to not only beefiness, but I think they're going to have a lot better fight control. Even though, the blue team has Sona with her ult, at the end of the day, red team will be able to control fights much better than blue team, so they'll have to always keep that in mind. They cannot be caught out of position.
What I like here,
so they got to repeat that.
What I like here is a number of these champions haven't chosen first skills yet, and that's important sometimes when you're playing a champion and you're in this early kind of like first minute or so, because especially if you don't know if they're invading or not. If they're going to invade, you want to be able to choose the proper skill for the job here, because like Ashe hasn't chosen anything. Sona, I think, has chosen her her Hymn of Valor, so she's going to be able to give Ashe a little bit more damage. Ahri hasn't chosen anything yet. Aurelia's got the He-10 style in order to get some true damage, but she's going to be able to sacrifice. She's going to sacrifice being able to use that Blaze Surge in order to get early last hits. Trundle, again, because he's jungling, he's going to be using that Rabid Bite in order to get some physical damage and just to be able to clear that jungle quicker. But like seeing that Ahri and Ashe haven't chosen any first skills yet, they're just going to see if they're going to need to ward off an invasion, which doesn't look to be the case. Team Randy's Favorite's just coming around blue here in order to give Gangplank a little bit of a boost. Gangplank, again, starting with Raise Morale. Zealman starting with his stun, almost anticipating a invade here early. Tristana going a Doran's Blade, going with that explosive shot. Ziggs hitting getting his Q bouncing bomb just to get a little bit of early harass. Shyvana going for the burnout, going boots 3.
Trundle went ahead and grabbed the wolves. Now he's getting blue buff. Yeah, you're talking about how taking the skills early on.
Smite comes down early from Trundle. He's cleared that blue very quickly.
Oh wow, yeah, yeah. Talking about the whole, anticipating skills. Another factor obviously is anticipating where the jungler will be. Some are very reliant on blue. Some don't need mana, etc. So that's another thing to consider when you're playing.
Definitely.
Thinking, how am I gonna take over this jungler?
Stun coming out on Sona here, taking some free shots, but Tristana wasn't on the same page. Trundle just finishing the wraiths here. Some footsies being played up top between Shyvana and Aurelia. He-10 style coming out, but the flame wheel, or the burnout rather, drives her back. I think that's what they needed, is that the burnout is going to counteract Aurelia's need to get in close in order to do a majority of her skills, rather.
Well, not only that, but Shyvana isn't relying on mana, which means she has considerable more staying power. She only has one resource that she needs to manage in order to stay on lane, whereas Udyr and Aurelia both would need to watch their mana.
Yeah, definitely. So we seem to be having a very standard laning phase here. No big initiations quite yet. It could be a little bit before we see any type of, well, maybe not. A little bit of footsies again. Again, look, Team Randy's Favorite's pushing this bottom lane very quickly. There does not seem to be any wards here placed by the... Actually, no, there is a ward there. They're going to be able to see Trundle coming out of that bush. I think they're starting to pick up why that they're pushing back, or they're playing very passively here. Trundle's he can't wait around too long because he's going to either waste the buffs and he's going to waste the minions that he could be killing. We're having lag issues on the stream. That sucks. Okay. I'll have to minimize for a second and see if I can get this fixed a little bit better.
I'll keep players up to date through.
Yeah,
audio.
definitely. If you could,
it's going to be like those old radio shows.
Yeah, we're going to have to
visualize it.
Definitely going to have to fix this. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I've kind of got a new.
There's some blows being exchanged.
It doesn't say that there's any frames dropped. Just tell them to press F5.
Yeah, people in chat are saying that the stream is fine. It must just be that one person. I'd like to ask, if you're watching, just to make sure that it's not just you lagging, but ask in chat. Say, hey, is anybody else lagging? Just to be sure, because
like that just wastes a little.
We don't want to leave the game.
Yeah, I don't want to leave the game as much as possible, and like especially when we're recording this for people. What's it called? I rely on you guys to tell me if anything's wrong. Gameplay coming up at the top here. Aurelia. She's going to try to refresh and see if we can get this... Or, sorry, excuse me, Trundle is coming top. Thank you for correcting me there. No major damage here. Holy Sport taking a couple, like a volley and a couple shots, but again...
Shyvana's got 800 gold, so she's farmed okay.
Yeah, she has farmed okay. She's heading back to be able to get some of that... get a Vampiric Scepter anyway to get some sustain. I do seem to be having a little bit of FPS issues here. This is really bugging me. Oh, I'm capped at 30 FPS, that's why. Sorry, everyone. I was testing this earlier. See, that should be a lot better.
Gangplank's heading down.
Gangplank's heading down bottom in order to try to get a little bit of a gank here on the bottom. They don't know he's coming. There's no wards there. But then again, they are pushed pretty hard. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do. That Sona might get caught. Nothing else really going on the map here. So, oh, there comes the eagle shot. So, Gangplank is going to back off. Trundle coming... Oh, yep. Trundle must have went and grabbed Wraiths or something, because he's heading back over to this side of the river.
Yeah, that's one thing to consider whenever you're in that bottom lane. If you feel that you're going to want or need ganks, just don't push that lane very hard.
Yeah.
And if you're a jungler, don't waste your time if the lane is pushed like
Trundle and Gangplank possibly. Oh, missing with the charm. But he lands a parlay and continues on his way. He's going to go and find those Wraiths aren't spawned yet.
Yeah, this Shyvana Aurelia lane's kind of interesting because, you know, it's, you know...
I keep seeing in the minimap, yeah, I keep seeing the minimap here, that they're like right in melee range, and I keep thinking they're initiating on one another.
Yeah, and it's like, oh no, nothing happened.
Yeah, exactly. There's some, wow, they're just like, they're not doing a whole lot of damage to each other, but I think that's just tankiness.
Yeah,
not. Hold on, there's some, not really anything happening bottom either. It's like they land some auto attacks on each other, and then the support just heals right up. Shyvana's got to be really careful not to get in tower range here. Stinky Dark Sniper still level 4, but Trundle is as well. Just picked up a red buff that will be expiring. It's about 3/4 of the way through. I'm having some FPS issues here. This game seems to suck. Sorry, guys. Trundle's going to come and try to steal a blue. I think Gangplank might be able to catch him here. No wards or anything, so he's not going to see if he came in. Oh, I don't think he knows he's there. He's not there. Ward's coming out. They're going to know that he's know if anyone's coming. No, he's got low health, but he doesn't have the buff. See if the buff advantage is. See if Tarek's going to come and try to help him. Tarek's going to come in with stun. Raise morale. The Ghost comes out though, and he's just going to walk out. Tristana's coming out, but I'm not sure how much damage he's going to be able to do. Rocket jump on the other side. I'm not sure what happened there. I think he anticipated him going the other way, but nothing really happened. The entire team collapsing here. They might go for an early dragon, but it looks like they're just going to be able to protect blue. Make sure Sneaky Dark Sniper gets that blue and be able to conserve mana. A little bit of footsies here being played in the early stages of this game. We've got a lovely 36 viewers with us. Thank you so much for joining us again. We had 38 there for like 2 seconds. I'm pretty happy. That's like a new record. I want to see if we can push 40. If we can push 40 viewers, I will be very happy. So tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad. All that fun stuff. I'm gonna see if I can.
I like how you know, this is JC in the chat was like, first blood coming. No, it's he's gonna get away.
I can't tell what's happening in chat actually. Or was he messaging you? Oh, stun coming out on Sona here, jumping on the other side, pushing it back. That Sona is gonna fall if the. Yep, the first blood coming out with Tristana. Rocket jump coming out on Ashe again. Ashe using the ghost to get away. Zealman playing balls. He gets the stun off Honor, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. They played that smart because Ahri was gone from middle, so they wouldn't be able to come down and clean up the rest. So they have to give up first blood here. But it was only to a support, it wasn't to the carry, so the Ashe is going to still be able to farm, gain some levels back. Or, well, gain some levels anyway.
Also, I want to note, very good play by Zealman.
Oh, pushing away there, yeah.
Who correctly predicted where Ashe was going. Holy Sport probably should have followed up though, but you know they got first blood.
Well, they got first blood, and the rocket jump was on cooldown. Like they,
yeah.
I really liked how he jumped to the other side of him and pushed him back with the the explosive shot, or the explosive shot.
Ooh, Shyvana got really
low. Shyvana got really low. She's gameplay ult coming out. The ult from Shyvana coming out, letting her get away. Sneaky Dark Sniper smells blood though. He's going to be running. The minions are all on Aurelia. Parley coming out to chase her off, but not any major damage. She's really fast. She's got 387 move speed at the moment. She's really motoring along there.
She must have some quints.
Yeah, move speed quints.
No, but you can actually open up the League of Legends launcher.
Oh, really?
But you just can't like browse the store. And you can still see the chat and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I have it on my other monitor.
Yeah, I would too, but I'm not gonna. I'm pretty much taking any chance I can not to lose any FPS.
I'll keep my eye on the chat for you.
It's a big volley coming out here on Tristana. We are listening to you guys in the chat, so if you have any questions, please feel free. Zig's coming to possibly help T-Roy Jenkins here, but he's going to... Actually, no, sorry, T-Roy Jenkins is Ziggs. He's helping... oh, the missing with the Q. Trax comes out, Charm comes out, some major damage coming out here from Ari. The Blinks are going to come out underneath Tower, Ignite as well, but that's not going to take Ziggs down. Trundle's nowhere near him to finish him off, so he's just going to be forced out of lane here for a little bit. Gangplank's going to come out here and try to do some damage on Ari, though. Raise Morale coming off. The Parley is going to come out onto Ari, but the Charm is going to negate that. Trundle's coming out here to try to catch him on his way back, but I don't think they had that warded. He's going to have his hands full here, trying to keep Ari from taking the tower. So Trundle's going to get relatively free farm of that, those wraiths. Only 1,000 gold disparity here. They probably saw him coming or something, or heard him. Ari's coming around with that charm, misses the charm. That Gangplank might be dead. Ult comes out, manages to snag Ari! Red buff OP! Red buff OP! Oh my god, nice play from T-Roy Jenkins.
Oh, yeah.
Double kill!
Very nice.
That was great. That was a great... Oh, red buff really paid off for them there.
Oh,
Aurelia is very low too. Ashe is low as well. Flash coming out. There's... Oh, the Sona ult saves her.
Very nice ult.
Oh no, Ziggs ult coming down and the bomb kills her! The bomb kills her, and now, oh my god, initiating on that Sona. That was a lot of deaths in a short amount of time for Team FoxHounded.
I mean, like, they were just like, the gloves were coming off.
Oh man, oh my gosh, I thought there was like... I'm just happy we got all of that.
And this is really why I love watching Randy's favorites, just because they're just balls to the wall aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, man, like that was a good presence by that Ziggs though to come down and tackle the just snag that ult. That was a great ult by Ziggs. Ziggs has 3 kills now. He's 3-0-1. He's got triple Doran's rings. He's going to be clearing.
It's probably really not fun for the blue team to have to fight against these guys when they have 2 globals. I mean, imagine if they had Pantheon, Twisted Fate, and Cards
and Shen.
Well. And Shen somehow. 6v5.
We're coming out at the entrance from the jungle ramp here for the, red team. think FoxHounded here needs to pick up some slack. Not some slack, but they need to get some ground back, if you will. Aurelia has, to her credit, has not died yet. She has 100 CS, which is a little bit more than Shyvana. Shyvana is keeping up, however. There's going to be a little bit of an exchange here between T-Roy Jenkins and Ziggs. Holy crap, that is a lot of damage from those mines. That is a lot of damage from those mines. But then again, he is level 10, Trundle is level 7. Some guarding coming out here at blue. Guarding coming out here at blue from Gangplank. It's going to let Ziggs get the blue. Now Ziggs is double buffed. That's scary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, watching, just kind of keeping my eye on top. It looks like Aurelia's winning. She's really managing to push out Shyvana quite a bit.
I think she's going to go steal the small golems here.
Yeah. That's what you want to do.
Red knows that it's warded.
Lane, because the way the jungle works now, if you're top lane and you're on a blue team, you can go steal the purple team golems if your lane is really pushed up against their tower.
Yeah, definitely. Hold on, the Holy Sporks targeted Sona here. Nothing coming out from the way of stuns. The other one's going to be a bit... Oh, never mind! That is a very, very big rocket jump. Ult coming out from Gangplank to little effect here. Stun under the tower! And New York Sniper manages to pick up the kill on Ashe. I think they're going to go take that. Yeah, they're going to take that dragon. 6-0 in kills right now. T-Roy Jenkins is walking right into an Ari, but I don't think he really cares. They're going to take down that dragon there with little problem. Sneaky York Sniper's going to pull it out there just to prevent the Smite steal from Trundle, but he's nowhere near it anyway. Baron just spawned. It's 15 minutes into this game. The score is 6-0 in favor of Randy's favorites. They have a roughly a 5k gold advantage. They're gonna walk over there and find nothing.
And again, top lane, Aurelia is winning out. She's at full health. And
she is winning out, but she hasn't... The thing is that it's almost a stall, because the person they need most to carry right now is Aurelia, and Aurelia has nothing but farm at the moment. They have nothing but farm. She does have an Avarice Blade, though, in order to get a little bit more gold. She's got 3 GP5 items and boots. So she's looking to pick up the disparity in like what she's going to miss in kills with GP5 and good farm. Because she's tied with both Tristana and Ziggs right now for farm. Like, they're both all sitting at 125. Thing is that Randy's favorites is 2 people sitting at 125 and not just 1. In terms of gold, however, initiation here on Ashe. Rocket jump coming in. Arrow allows her to just walk away. The volley not doing a lot, though. Ziggs, they saw him coming. He really needs to get out of there. He used his satchel charge. They're gonna take down this tower here with Tristana's range. Stun coming out on Sona again with the rocket jump across enemy lines. Picks up the double kill, I think, for Trist there. Ari's coming down though, picks up Zealman. The true damage coming out for Holy Sport. They're really low. One more ult. Oh my gosh, and she misses. Trundle's gonna pick up this kill. Or no, Ari rather is gonna pick up the kill on the Holy Sport. Finally taking down that spree. They lost the tower in the meantime. Big damage coming out from Ziggs there. He does not have his blue buff or his double buff anymore. But Team FoxHounded finally on the board with 1 kill.
They kind of say in life, I'm not 100% of the expression, but it's like you have sharks or guppies.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
And clearly, Randy's favorites are kind of... the problem is that...
Ignite coming out on Aurelia here to keep the sustain down, and Ignite coming out here on Shyvana to keep the sustain down. Oh my god, perfectly baited into that gangplank. She's going to probably fall here. Shyvana gets a kill on the previously deathless Aurelia, and it is 9-1.
But I was
here
saying
in the
earlier,
first game of
Sharks
Smite
and
Club.
Guppies thing, you know, it seems like Team Foxhound is more reacting to what Team Randy's favorites is doing, and it's clearly showing. I mean, you know, Ari didn't come down bottom lane until after the tower was down, until after Ashe and Sona were dead. So you really got to be able to lead the flow of the game to win, and Foxhound just isn't doing that.
Yeah, definitely. Rejuvenation, however, destroys a blue turret. Manages to pick up that top lane. Trundle can't really do much there. Very dominant play as always from Team Randy's favorites. We gotta get them some. We gotta get like an all-pro team or something in order to come in and give them the challenge.
Yeah.
Gotta get Dyrus.
You know,
we should get Dyrus to home that team.
Yeah, random.
Exactly. Wards coming out, proper pings. At least they're pinging where the ward is. Usually the team with the better sight usually ends up on top here at Smite Club. Hawk shot coming out just to make sure they are alone. There is no Taric here to save Tristana, but she seems to be holding her own. She's going to take down that Sona. Rocket jump on top of Ashe to possibly try to stun her and kill that Sona. Again, stun coming out on Trundle though. Raise morale. They're just going to try to auto attack Trundle down. The Shatter comes out to lower the armor. However, Taric is going to, tank tower. Ziggs ult coming out. And, does not steal. Aurelia comes out with the ult, manages to get, gangplank down. Finally, Ari manages to get a, red buff out of it. The charm out of range of Taric there. Maybe they got a little cocky here, surrendered up a kill. However, Shyvana's here with a full rage bar. She could possibly initiate. Not necessarily. Never mind. Oh, here comes Taric walking right into Ari. Misses with the charm again. Misses with the Orb of Deception. Taric still does have that Oracle, so she's going to be able to take down that ward. So I'm probably placing a ward here, a dragon to get some vision back. CV out on blue just to make sure that they know where Gangplank and Ziggs are. They know Taric is coming in because of the wards. Aurelia is trying to chase him down. He's going to be able to fall back into the jungle because of the tower presence. And I'm sure Shyvana knows. Actually, no, she does. She knows that there's 3 people here in this jungle. She knows that he's probably coming for him. Rejuvenation really needs to get out of there. Never mind, she's just going to walk out. No wards down here at bottom, so Gangplank's going to be able to walk in, possibly get one or both. His ult is down for another 50 seconds. Walks out of the the parley range. I heard the click there from the pistol. Zig's going to be able to take down the golems with a little help from his mines. The thing about those mines, though, is they're going to be nerfed in tomorrow's patch. They're going to do not so much damage, and I think they're going to be lowered on the cooldown as well. Volley coming out
yeah, they're
on...
a little more. They're going to be a little.
He's going to walk right into this Ahri here. Ahri missed it with the charm. Yeah.
Why is she lagging?
I'm not sure. She's missed a lot of those charms. Gangplank's ult is up in 15. It's been focusing a lot on that parlay, maxing that parlay first, maxing the raise morale second. Ahri, however, double buff now. She's been, getting the Foxfires and the Orbs of Deception. Aurelia does manage to, no, never mind. What was that? Did someone die? Aurelia's really low.
Yeah, Aurelia
oh god, Shyvana. And sorry about that. They managed to pick up Gangplank as well. I kind of question that. Oh man, they managed to pick up the Ahri. Oh, they kind of sacrificed a they sacrificed a Triss there, but managed to get 2 more kills for T-Ray Jenkins. He's 5-0. He's got 7,600 gold. How he has his Rabadons. Holy Sport playing Tristana is starting to pick up. He's got his Infinity Edge. He's got double Doran's Blaze, but he's just starting to build more attack speed now.
Yeah, Ziggs is sitting at 326 AP. 20 minutes in.
Yeah, 20 minutes in, and they just got a second turret down. I'm not sure what Zealman's going to be able to do here. Probably nothing. They do manage to get a tower down. I mean, they were okay. Let's put it this way: they were 7 kills down at one point. Now they're at 5. So like they might close the gap. They can close the gap. I want to keep a little bit of hope here.
Well, they're definitely playing much smarter.
Yeah, they're playing a lot smarter. I think they may have done a little bit of a tough talk or something.
They're not.
They know they're doing Dragon here. Hold on, there might be a. Yeah, they're all converging on Dragon here to try to either get a Smite steal. I'm not sure they're gonna be able to get there in time though. Smite coming out, and they do be able to pick up Dragon. Pings coming out on red buff. Ash wants that red. 4v5 here at mid. I mean, sorry, 4v1. 3v1 rather. Ahri trying to catch someone with that Orb of Deception. Foxfire's coming out on Tristana. Charm between both of them. Really gotta start hitting those charms more. 4v3 here at mid. The Orb of Deception not really doing much for either Trist or Shyvana here. Bouncing Bomb still doing a lot of damage on that Trundle. It is a 5v3 fight here at mid. However, it's a stun and 3 carries.
Okay, they're backing off a little bit. Good, okay. Because they were kind of hanging around really close to the main wave. I'm like, you don't want to do that with an Ahri there.
No, yeah, you don't. Why wouldn't you want to do that with an Ahri there, Lop?
That charm.
Yeah, that charm, definitely.
You know, assuming she could land it.
Hey, come on.
I think she is kind of lagging, though, because where she is hitting is where they just were, so it does seem like she's got a few MFs of delay there. I feel for her.
More farm. I've never, when I play Ziggs, I've never used that Satchel Charge as a farming device. I never really use it. I use it for like a stun and, you know, if I really need to get away. However, it's not really that effective as an escape tool, I find, because you need to be perfectly positioned, and if you really need to... Nice hawk shot there in order to get Tristana. I'm not sure if they see her. That could have been just on... No, they're going to come around behind here. Going to see a rocket jump probably coming out. He's still concentrating on farm. That's pretty funny. 3 people and he's still concentrating on farm. There's the rocket jump and the flash, but the arrow does catch him. Trundle's smart play there, and Ash does pick up another kill and a red buff. Actually, no, she had that red buff from earlier. That was a very, very good arrow by Ash.
I like this. This isn't a total stomp.
This is not a total stomp.
I'm still being able to put up a good fight, and that's what I like to see.
Definitely.
It's not over until it's over, man.
Yep. And only 4 kills behind.
Aurelia and Shyvana back up top farming.
Yeah, definitely. It's a combine down here. Ult coming out on Shyvana. Aurelia is tanking the tower. Maybe a push mid here. They still haven't pushed down that mid tower. Foxfire's coming out on, Gangplank. Trundle is kind of low, or on mana anyway. Heal coming out from Tarek. Again, they're attacking each other in the jungle here. This Shyvana and Aurelia seem to be very good at... possibly Baron coming out here? No, I think they're just going to try to get Aurelia here while she's running back. Raise morale coming out, but it's a little too fast. Dropping a ward at Baron just in case. Desperation Barons have won and lost games. Some bees coming out from Ziggs, possibly going to buy. Let's see what he buys. He buys a Void Staff all in one go. Good work, Ziggs. Good work.
And a bag of Cheetos.
Exactly. Big farm coming out here.
For Tarek.
Yeah, definitely.
That Oracles.
He's had that Oracles for a while. He has not died yet. He's 0-0 and 6.
Sona's died too much. I don't think. Well, you know, for her to feel comfortable with the Oracles, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. She's very squishy. Tarek does have an innate tankiness that really does.
Yeah.
I think probably like one of the few effective Oracles I've seen is on Tarek, just because of the way that he can tank. Yeah, Sona versus 4 people, not really gonna work that well. That tower is gone. Ziggs, however, putting up some Ashe farm here at bottom. Big pings coming out in order to possibly collapse on this Ashe. Ziggs, Ghost coming out on Ashe here. However, there are 4 people. And you see ult. Oh, mistimed ult there from Rejuvenation. Gangplank all coming down, trying to slow her down. Alt arrow does dissuade, but Ahri manages to collapse. Oh, there's two easy kills right there. Foxfire is coming out. Ashe coming out with the volley. Wow, my lag just went to crap there. Flash over the wall keeps Aurelia from dying. Or sorry, keeps Ziggs from dying. I think the ult might be coming out here. Ahri is very low. Foxfire is trying to do some damage, but she's sticking around way too long. That Shyvana really wants that Ahri dead, and she's gonna get it with the with the burnout, chasing the Aurelia around the map. Yeah, they're gonna try to stun under the tower. Manages to get the ace there for Team Randy's favorites.
Wow.
I had some really big frame rate issues there. I'm gonna have to tweak the settings a little bit between games. Sorry about that, everyone.
The 2 things that stuck out the most for me with that fight was, all 4 of them are chasing Ashe, and big props to blue team. They notice that she's being chased, and it's like, okay, they're all going to be there to get that free kill, so they come along.
Yeah, they managed to take out.
Managed to get a kill, but here comes the Ziggle, and suddenly, Trungle.
Everyone's really low.
I think it was, I think it was Aurelia, both, or not Aurelia,
Sona.
Ahri are both suddenly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sona, and both at like no health.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that ult is kind of crazy. They aren't doing any nerfs for it quite yet.
Well, you do have to be able to. You
got to be able to time it. You got to be able to time it.
You have to be able to time it. There's just so much consistent satisfying.
Yeah, especially when you steal a kill.
With that ult.
Especially when you steal a kill. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little good.
Especially whenever you get somebody trying to go back too. They're like, oh, I'm all safe behind my tower.
Definitely.
No, here comes the Blitzkrieg.
Back's coming here. Let's see what Ziggs buys. Sells one of his Doran's rings. I think he's going to wait for a few seconds. Blue's going to try. Oh, just grabs a blasting wand. Extra 40 ability power. Sona's going to throw a ward at the entrance to blue. And they're going to take a relatively effortless dragon here. So that's finally their first dragon here for Team Randy's favorites. However, the pings are coming out for Baron. CVs as well. So, yeah, Gangplank's going to dance in the CV. Kind of begging them to come here. They're going to hide in this bush. See what happens. Ping's coming out everywhere. And here they come. It's just a clash of worlds here. Sona ult coming out. GP ult coming out. A lot of globals. Ziggs ult coming down. Yeah, Aurelia kind of got melted. Or Ahri kind of got melted there. Shyvana trying to chase down both of the bottom pair. It's going to let Team Randy's favorites put a little bit of distance between them and the other team for a relatively easy and unchallenged Baron, unless an arrow comes out, which I don't see happening. Ziggs at full health here.
Yeah, Ziggs just keeping him back. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, definitely. Area denial.
You're not taking that Baron.
Area denial. Again, Baron falls. Baron falls. They got a 10k gold advantage here of Team Randy's favorites. My lag is just taking a crap on its, or my frame rate rather. Wow, that's almost half Ashe's health down there. T-Ray Jenkins gets the blue turret. I think they're just going to be able to grab blue, grab red, grab all the buffs they can. Actually, there are no buffs up. But they have warded it. Tarek still has not died. Tarek is 2-0 and 10. He has 2 kills to himself. That's impressive. Zealman plays a mean Tarek. They definitely saw a ward there, so they're going to be trying to get some free money.
Before resistance, Zig's Q does like 600 damage.
That's crazy. That is crazy. He has no mana though. I don't know. Shyvana just bees back, grabs some stuff. Frozen Mallet, Wit's End. Wit's End I'm really liking on Aurelia actually, and I'm liking it on Udyr as well because of that stacking magic resist buff. I find it's kind of like Jax's. Back in the old days when Jax played with a Rage Blade, and you really needed to get your auto attacks up in order to get some kind of benefit from it. That's kind of the same thing with Wit's End. Is you need a just successive attacks in order to get your MR up, and like if you're a melee champion like Aurelia or Udyr, you're going to be melee or in melee range a lot. So another 25 gold to Zealman, another 75 gold wasted by the blue team because of that Oracles. Zealman with a Philosopher's Stone and a Locket of the Iron Stellaria, Aegis the Legion. He's going very aura heavy here today.
The Origin cometh.
Yep. 3v1 here at mid. Freezes Ashe, or stuns Ashe rather, dazzles him. Ignite coming out on Gangplank's Sona ult coming out. Gangplank's ult going, cutting off the escape. Ashe is dead. Aurelia is ignited. Sona manages to get away from her life, but Shyvana really wants to slow some people down there. Ult! Oh my god, almost taking down half of Ahri's health. She's going to be using all of her blinks in order to get away. The charm coming out, finally hitting on that Shyvana, but I don't think that she wanted her anywhere close to him. Where's Trundle at? Trundle is at bottom. He's kind of just being back. Our carry is frozen for now, apparently. The Ziggs does manage to take out that Ahri with those excuse me.
I just love
mines. I think this might
earlier. I just love when they were mid earlier, and you had like a little light show. Gangplank's ult, all of Ziggs bombs.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely did a number on my.
The gunpowder brigade.
Yeah. Well, that's one base tower gone. I think this is game over, ladies and gentlemen. Good games coming out from Team Randy's favorites. Good games coming out from Team FoxHounded. Thank you for joining us for the first game of Smite Club 8. Team winners, Randy's favorites, going 4 for 4. Victory there. So I think what we're going to do for the first time here is not exit out of the game quite so quickly so we can see statistics. We want to start tracking statistics a little bit more. So yeah, good game, well played by all. Some good sportsmanship, impressive. Okay, so I'm going to go see, I'm going to go on Skype and see if we can get some of our next team here. But in the meantime, if you have any questions for us, throw some questions into our Smite Club channel. Our channel is just Smite Club. Don't need to put any caps, but you do need to put a space in between both words. I'm going to go to the washroom and coordinate for next round. Thank you so much for Randy's favorites. Thank you so much for Team FoxHounded for playing in Smite Club 8. We'll be back in a few. We've got almost 40 viewers. Thank you. We've got 39. That's a stream high at the moment. We will be right back.